So welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Empties video. I just want to say right off the bat, if the lighting, general feel of this video seems a little bit different than my thumbnail, that is because I'm having to re-film this video. My battery ran out just right at the end of my original video, so I just decided to reshoot it. I wasn't super crazy about that one anyway, so I'm refilming it. You'll also notice in my thumbnail that I have a kitten featured in my thumbnail, and that is because we got a kitten. He is going totally bonkers right now. He is in total kitten play mode, running all over the place. It's way too distracting. I would never get through this video if he was in this area with me right now. So I'm gonna try to remember at the end to bring him down from his little, safe kitty room that we've made for him. So I'm gonna try to remember to bring him down so he can make an appearance in this video. So let's go ahead and get right into the empties. I'm just gonna do grab bag style where I just, grab a product and talk about it briefly. It seems like I always grab for my body soap the first thing right off the bat because it's always the largest product in the bag. But this is the Everyone soap. They say it's for every man. That always is very annoying to me because I feel like fragrances are always genderless in my opinion, and I know probably for most of you as well. This is their Cedar and Citrus. I don't know why they're saying this is for men, but whatever. I love this fragrance. I think it's beautiful. I love this soap and it's a perennial favorite. Use it all the time. We almost always have one of these soaps going in our bathroom. I've got another one right now. I think it's a new fragrance from Everyone soap. I can't remember the exact combination, but I'm almost positive there is sage in it and it is wonderful. I really like it a lot. Another staple that you guys have heard me talk about a lot is the Alafia Authentic African Black Soap. This I think is actually a new scent for them. This is the Lavender Ylang Ylang. I usually get the Tangerine one, but this is a new scent from them. Really, really like this one a lot. So these two I would say are my main staples in terms of just everyday body washes. My boys love it and my husband likes them too. So we're always rotating these two body washes in our shower. The next body wash I want to talk about here is the Ren Moroccan Rose Auto Body Wash. So I always have my staples going, and then I almost always have kind of like a special body wash, sort of like a treat yourself body wash that I don't use every time I'm in the shower, but maybe once or twice a week that has an extra special scent. I have been wanting to try this one for a very long time, and I was not super impressed. I mean, the scent is really lovely. It's a beautiful rose. I don't love the packaging. This is not going to be recyclable, I don't think. And the lather was okay, but it wasn't fantastic. Like I said, I just don't think it was anything super special. In terms of the Ren Moroccan Rose scent, I think their body polish or body scrub, I can't remember what they call it, is much more special. And I have featured that a couple times on my channel. I think I put it in a gift idea video a few years ago. I still stand by that. I think it's a fantastic body scrub. So if you wanted to indulge in the Ren Moroccan Rose line, I highly recommend the scrub over this body wash. So the next product I pulled out here is the Live Botanica Luna Lemon Balm and Hemp Seed Nourishing Cleansing Oil. I love this product so much. This is a definite staple of mine. This has become my favorite cleansing oil, whether it be one that rinses off or one that you have to use the cloth method for. I absolutely love this. I use it all the time. It has become a staple. I absolutely love it. I'm pulling out next the Moss Burr Celeste, and this is a cleansing balm. Don't mind this little piece that broke off here. I accidentally dropped the cap. It did not affect the efficacy of the product. It didn't dry out at all, which I was very happy about. I use this obviously as its purpose for a cleansing balm, but I also use this as a mask. I love using it before I get into the shower and then rinse it off when I'm done with my shower. So it's fantastic as sort of like a flash mask like that. I love it. I've spoken about it many, many times on my channel, so it's a favorite, and I will continue to have that in my arsenal, my cleansing arsenal. I've just grabbed the Infuse Treat Cleansing Emulsion. This is a product that I also really love. I think I put this in my favorite cleansers of 2018. I think this is a really special product. It is very expensive, and you could say that it's just kind of a basic cleansing milk. It's not, in terms of texture, it's not anything phenomenal. It's on kind of the thin side, and it just does a really nice job of cleansing. Why I really like it is it has a very lovely scent of jasmine sambac. So in terms of the texture combined with the scent, I actually do think it's really special. So other people might use it and think, oh, okay, well, yeah, I like it, but I don't really think it's worth the price. For me, it's worth the price because the scent experience just elevates it for me. If you have the ability to test it, get a sample of it first, I highly recommend that. For me, I know it's worth the price. Not necessarily having as a staple, but maybe buying a bottle once a year. To me, that's how I like to use it, as just something very special. Okay, so moving on, this is the Soma Photonic Light Shifting Solution. Basically, this is Soma's SPF. It's an SPF 25. I did really enjoy using this for the most part. I was really happy to have it, but in the end, I don't think I would necessarily purchase this on my own. This was gifted to me by the brand. I don't know if I would get this again because I don't really know if my skin type completely gels with the formulation. I think it might be better for somebody who has oily to combination skin. I did find it a little bit on the drying side. So how I actually preferred using it was over top a moisturizer that was very emollient, or over top an oil, a moisturizing oil. So I kind of had to fine tune it a little bit. So for me, I actually prefer an SPF that is a little less, I don't want to call it high maintenance, but I prefer an SPF that doesn't take quite as much fine tuning, I guess I should just say. So there are other SPFs that I prefer that are just a little bit better for my skin type. So again, I think this would be fantastic for somebody with a little bit more oily of a skin type. So I don't think I would necessarily get this again. Okay, grabbed a hair product here. This is the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair. This is basically a hair conditioning mask. I don't necessarily use this as a mask. How I use a conditioner pretty much every time I'm in the shower is I put it on and then I actually wash my body, or I shave or do whatever. So I typically have conditioner on my hair from between maybe 2 minutes to 10 minutes. So I guess I kind of use almost every conditioner as a mask per se. So I actually really like this a lot, and I did end up buying the full size. This is the travel size that I think I got with points from Sephora. I do highly recommend this. As I've mentioned before, I do have really thick, wavy, curly hair. It does run a little bit coarse, a little bit it can get frizzy. So that's my hair type, and this works really well for me. Okay, grabbing the Flourish Honey Blossom and Marshmallow Root Gentle Hand and Body Lotion. If you've frequented my channel or Instagram at all, you know that I absolutely love the Flourish body care line. In fact, I absolutely love her hair care as well. This is a fantastic lotion. It does the job really well in terms of moisturizing your skin, having great scent profile. I don't want to talk about it too much because you guys know that I love Flourish. I love everything that Kirsten does, and I think she's a great formulator. So love that product a lot. That has definitely become a staple. Speaking of staples, this is the Tata Harper Regenerating Cleanser. I just mentioned this in my last video, my Q&A. Somebody asked what is the product that I have probably replaced the most, and I said that this is definitely it. And I love this product so much. I've talked about it so many times on my channel. It's just fantastic. All right, another body product here is the 12 Rewarding Body Balm. And this is a very thick body balm. I got this, let's see if this can focus in a little bit better. There we go. I got this in a clean beauty box. This was featured, and you can see that I've used all of it. It's a very thick, really good for sensitive skin. That's actually, Pedro created it for people with very sensitive, compromised skin in mind. Now, it's very expensive. I think it runs about $90. For me, it's not worth it to buy it in the future. There are other body balms, like for instance, the Flourish body balms. I prefer, and they're obviously less expensive than $90 a pop. So I would not get it again in the future. I liked it, but I didn't really love it at that much to warrant paying that much money for it. So I was glad to have experienced it, but I wouldn't purchase it in the future. I do have another 12 product in here, I think, so I'll grab that. This is the 12 London Mask. This was actually featured in the Boxwalla Beauty Box. Again, kind of a similar situation here, and you can see the lovely pink color in here, I believe. And another, like I said, similar situation where very costly product, lovely in that it is great for sensitive skin, very nourishing, very moisturizing, would be great to use if you needed some extra love on your skin, but you were going to be going out that night and you didn't want your skin to get irritated. But for me, doesn't really warrant the price because I don't really have that issue with most products or hardly any products at all in terms of them irritating my skin, so that's not a huge concern. So for me, it doesn't really warrant the price to spend that kind of money on this product when there's other masks that I like just as well, if not more, that don't cost quite this much. So that's kind of it on those two products. I don't think I have any other 12 to talk about that I'm going to try to fish out here. So I'm just going to grab one. Oh, okay, another Moss product. This is the Moss Revel Pore Purifying Oil to Milk Cleanser. And Celestina did send me this. So I was really happy to give this a try. I was really curious about her oil cleanser. This is really lovely. It smells amazingly of rosemary, if I remember correctly. Yeah, just really beautiful. This is a lot thicker than the Live Botanical. So if you like a thick oil cleanser, then the Moss would probably be more for you. And if I remember correctly, it does rinse off cleanly. So it's a beautiful cleansing experience with the Moss oil cleanser, but I wouldn't say that I like it better than the Live Botanical. So the Live Botanical just wins out because it's just a better price point. And I actually do like that the Live Botanical is thinner. I prefer that consistency. So while I enjoyed this so much and I love the experience of using this, I would not purchase this over the Live Botanical. So I still recommend the Live Botanical for sure. Okay, I'm seeing this product and I have two of them, so I'm gonna fish both of them out. This is the Sundae Riley A+ High Dose Retinoid Serum. These are two little perks from Sephora that I got. I actually have a couple more in my bathroom. I really, really like these a lot, and I would purchase the full size in the future. And I did kind of debate when I was looking for a retinoid product to buy in the full size. I debated back and forth between the Drunk Elephant and the Sundae Riley. And it was sort of like a toss-up. It was almost 50-50, flipping a coin. I went ahead and purchased the Drunk Elephant, but I just as easily could have picked the Sundae Riley. I really like them both. This has a thinner texture. The Drunk Elephant is a little bit more like a cream in a tube, and then this is sort of more like an emulsion, I would say. So both really beautiful, work really well, and you know, like I said, it was just kind of a toss-up. I can't even really remember why I decided to get the Drunk Elephant, to be quite honest. I think maybe I like the tube packaging. Another sample size that I have here is the what is this? The Rosehip Cleansing Oil. This I really, really liked a lot. This, I would say, in texture is very similar to the Live Botanical. The Live Botanical still wins out, but I would say this is actually pretty close to texture. So if you are a big pie fan, I do highly recommend testing this out if you are looking for a new cleansing oil that does rinse off cleanly. I still am partial to the Live Botanical, also because I know Carolyn, I know what she's all about and how much integrity she has in terms of sourcing her ingredients locally, and you've heard me talk a lot about her, so I'm always going to defer to Live Botanical because, like I said, I'm just so partial to it, but the pie is actually quite lovely. So right here side by side are two Natural Logic products. This one is Lustral, the Cream Gel Cleanser. This is a beautiful product, great for all skin types, but I would say probably leans a little bit more appropriate to combination oily skin. I am, however, a little bit more partial to Flourish. I think that one is just perfect for my dry skin. I enjoyed using Lustral, but if I were to choose between the two, I would definitely pick Flourish over Lustral. But like I said, I really did enjoy using this. I think it's a great product, and for those of you who do have combination to oily skin, I would steer you towards Lustral. And then I also have her Elemental Advanced Hydration Red Wine Essence. This is a fantastic essence. So if you're looking for, you want something a little bit more intense than just a toner, you want to move up to, or you want to use a toner and then an essence. So essences are going to be a little bit thicker, a little bit more packed with hydration. And I think there's also, I'm forgetting if there's niacinamide in here. I don't have the ingredient list on the back of this bottle, and I typically don't do a deep dive in ingredients on these empties videos just for sake of time, but I do believe there's niacinamide in here. But anyway, I do know that this is just packed with really great ingredients for your skin in terms of hydration and also just for the integrity of your skin. So give a look at her website on the ingredient roster for Elemental, because it really is a fantastic product and I do really like it a lot. One product here, the Pestle Mortar Superstar. This is the Retinol Night Oil. This is a product I don't think I would necessarily get again, not because I didn't like it, but because it is quite expensive. I think depending upon where you get it, it runs between about like $95 and $110. And I do think that the Jordan Samuel oil with retinol in it is just as good, if not better. I think that oil is fantastic, and it is a much lower price point. So while I did really like this, I mean, if you're super partial to Pestle and Mortar, go for it. But if you are on the market for an oil with retinol or retinoids in it, I would steer you towards Jordan Samuel, because I think it's just a fantastic product. And also, you know, you can't beat his pricing, in my opinion. So speaking of really good price point, I've just grabbed the Ordinary Lactic Acid. You all know that I absolutely love lactic acid. I think the ingredients in here are pretty good. I can't remember exactly, but if I remember correctly, looking at these ingredients in terms of the Ordinary, I think this did definitely lean kind of on the clean side. I know that, you know, clean beauty, green beauty, that can mean different things to different people. And I'm kind of thinking about doing a video sort of addressing that idea of clean beauty and kind of what that means to me and all that. So if you're interested in that type of a video from me, let me know down in the comments below. I am, like I said, I do have that on my mind, talking about that topic. So anyway, I do really like this a lot. I love lactic acid, so this is a good way to integrate this into your routine, maybe boost other products with lactic acid. So anyway, I did really like this. It did turn on me towards the end. I wasn't able to get through it before it did turn, but again, like, this is maybe between $7 and $9, so a really economical way to get lactic acid into your routine. All right, so next I'm grabbing the Fivenia Lucent Summer Hydrolat. This is just absolutely stunning. I love the hydrolats that Fivenia does. I think they're just absolutely fantastic. I would say my favorite though is the Grace Hydrolat. It has osmanthus in it. It just smells just so beautiful. But the Lucent is also gorgeous as well. It smells of honeysuckle, which is, it's just so beautiful. But I would say that since we are moving into fall, that now is a really nice time to pick up the Grace. Here I am grabbing the Dr. Hauschka Rose deodorant. You guys know this is my favorite deodorant of all time. And I know that I said that the Tata Harper Regenerating Cleanser is probably the product that I have repurchased the most. And in terms of skincare, yes, that is true. But probably, they are not probably, definitely the Dr. Hauschka Rose deodorant is the product that I have repurchased the most. So I know when that question was asked of me, she was probably talking about skincare, but yeah, this is probably the product that I have purchased the most over my lifetime in terms of, you know, green beauty. And let's see, oh, you know what? I do have another Natural Logic product here. This is the Omni Moisture Cream. This is a fantastic cream. I love it. It's just so hydrating and it smells beautiful. Hydrating, moisturizing, everything, you name it. Smells lovely. I'm not going to be repurchasing this anytime soon because I want to mention, and I'm going to dig this one out here. This is a little sample of the Ayelet, I think I'm saying it right, Ayelet Opulence Cream. There's nothing left in here, and I really fell in love with this, and she sent this along with a package, and so now I have a full size of Opulence, and I have a full size of her Renew cream. So I'm not on the market for any creams at the moment, and I'm really loving both of them, and I'm going to do another video that I am going to be doing soon, is another PR video. So I'm going to be talking about Ayelet soon, and I actually do have a little, you know, the little slip that her charcoal soap came in. So I finished this up, really loved her charcoal soap, and I really like using charcoal soap under my arms. So I find that it does a really good job of deodorizing just in a natural way. So if my deodorant hasn't quite cut it and I really feel like I need something extra to cut the, you know, the smell that's brewing under my armpits, I feel like charcoal soap does a really good job. So that's why I really like to use charcoal soap. So highly recommend her charcoal soap, and I will be talking about her products more in an upcoming video. But yes, her Opulence, the Ayelet Opulence face cream is amazing. I really, really love it a lot. Speaking of Jordan Samuel that I just had mentioned, I finished another after show treatment cleanser. I love this cleanser. I love the smell of it. It smells like green apples, which I just love it. For some reason, it sends me back to like my childhood in the 80s. There's something about this smell that is just so nostalgic for me. I don't know what it is, but if anybody else can like pinpoint it from some kind of 1980s skincare or lotion, it's not Jolly Rancher. It is not a Jolly Rancher because it's not synthetic like that. But there's just something it reminds me of that I cannot pinpoint. But anyway, it's a fantastic cleanser. I love its gel texture that you can just massage for, I don't know, I was gonna say for forever, but that's so dramatic. But you can just massage it for 10 minutes in the shower. And not that I probably have ever done it for actually 10 minutes, but anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. It provides for a very lovely massage. I don't feel like it completely rinses off clean, so I typically will go in with the regenerating cleanser afterwards because I don't really love doing the cloth method all that often. So I will usually finish with something else to help emulsify it off, but I really, really love it. Sometimes I will use his matinee cleanser actually to, you know, as the final step to completely emulsify it off. So big shout out to Jordan Samuel today in this video. I love his line. Okay, moving on to the Activist Healing Water Toning Mist. This was one of those products where I really loved the ingredients and I love how it worked on my skin. It does a really great job of hydration. Just not super crazy about the smell. It kind of smells like salty cucumbers, and I'm not a really big fan of the cucumber scent, just in general, whether it's body care, you know, skincare. So while it worked really well for me, not a huge fan of the scent, but overall, like I've noticed on social media, it's been getting huge raves, so it's probably just my peculiar nose. So I am going to be talking more about Activist in that PR video that I mentioned before. She did send me several products, and I'm going to just do a deeper dive in that future video, but I did want to let you know that I absolutely love her Relief Balm, so huge raves for that, and I will be talking more about Activist in that future video. Okay, so here is the Sahara Rose Sumptuous Regenerating Cream. I really love this a lot. This just did a great job of moisturizing. So what I would do is just use a very liberal amount so that whatever I didn't end up using on my face, I would just put it all over my hands because I just really love the scent of this. It's rosy, but also very herbal. I do actually have a code for Sahara Rose, and they also include free shipping with my code. So I feel like that's great. So if you are interested in Sahara Rose, I highly recommend it. And I do know that they are also donating some of their proceeds, I believe, to relief in the Bahamas right now. So now is a great time to purchase from Sahara Rose if you have been interested in that. All right, so next up is the Josh Roseburg Advanced Hydration Mask. I really, really love this mask. It works really well. I can't really say anything negative about it except for the scent. Again, this is another one of those products that works incredibly well. I really love the texture, love how it worked. I would reach for this frequently when I felt like my skin just needed some extra TLC. But darn it, it's got that blue tansy in it, and it's got quite a bit, or I don't know exactly how much it has in it. It might be a small amount, but it really smells a lot like blue tansy. So unfortunately, this will be a product that I do not repurchase. I bought this with my own money. I will not be purchasing this again because the blue tansy is just way too strong, and I do not enjoy the scent of blue tansy. This is a product from Malavara. This is their hair oil. I absolutely love this hair oil. It works really, really well for me. The only issue is that The product only goes about 1/4 of the way up the dropper. So it's a real pain in the butt to get the product out. So unfortunately, I don't know if I would actually ever purchase it on my own. It was sent to me in PR. I did let the woman know who sent it to me that I had that issue. She said she also had that issue as well. So hopefully they fixed their packaging, because if they do, if it were maybe in a pump or if they fixed the dropper, I would definitely get that again. I really do like how my hair feels when I do use that oil, so I'm hoping that gets remedied. Next up is the face cream by Kina. I think this is a really good face cream, especially if you do tend to have kind of oilier combination skin. I know it can be hard to find a face cream that works for that skin type, so this is great because it sinks in right away. It's really great, especially for applying makeup over top of it. But I know that, like I said, it can be difficult to find a face cream that's not too, too emollient or doesn't feel greasy on the skin. So this, I think, would be great for that skin type. For me, I do like creams that have a little bit more of an emollient texture to it. So while I completely enjoyed using this, I don't think that would be a cream that I would use again in the future. Next up is just a real staple here. This is the Jason C Fresh Strengthening Paste. This is actually a new discovery for me. I really do enjoy this toothpaste. I can't remember who recommended this to me, but yeah, this has been a nice discovery. I don't necessarily like having to order my toothpaste online. I don't really like spending a lot of money on toothpaste. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me because clearly it's something that you go through a lot, especially in a household of 4 people. I am actually trying one of these Schmidt's toothpaste. I can't remember. It's like Winter Fresh or Wonder Mint. Oh yeah, Wondermint. That's the flavor that we've got going right now, and I am really liking that one a lot too, so I'll talk more about that probably in another Empties video. But this has been great. I really like it a lot. So yeah, I'm really happy to have another toothpaste option that I can find at Whole Foods or New Seasons. So next up is the Green Envee Glow C Brightening Serum. This was sent to me by the brand, and if you saw the video where I talked about this, I believe I just featured this in a PR video. I did mention how it kind of got like crusty around the top, so that was something that did not impress me right off the bat. And then after I used it, you know, like a month or 6 weeks later, I noticed that it actually turned really quickly. So obviously that is a reason why I wouldn't purchase it in the future. So yeah, just was not super impressed by it. And it also is very, very expensive. So just for those reasons, I would not get that again. And I went through another Jane Iredale Pure Pressed Base. I've been through so many of these. I really love this a lot and I highly recommend it. It is only SPF 20 and it's not going to be giving you full coverage, so you definitely do not want to rely on it for your SPF of the day. All right, 2 more products to go. This is the Atelier Perfumes Organic Jasmine Face Elixir. As I've mentioned many times, I love the scent of Jasmine Sambac, and that is what is in here. It smells amazing. I can't remember the exact plant oils that are in here, but this is just absolutely gorgeous. I probably took too long to go through this because I just wanted to savor it for so long because it was just super special, just with the scent and everything. But if you are looking for something different, a different brand to discover in terms of skincare, I highly recommend checking out the Atelier Perfumes website, because while Mandy Aftel is known for creating natural perfumes, which she's amazing at, she also has skincare and body care, which is quite beautiful. So definitely check her out if you're interested in trying something different that is also very fragrance focused. And then last but not least, I finished my Sundae Riley CEO Vitamin C Brightening Serum. This I had, I think, in my summertime favorites video. I have pretty much used this every single day since I got it. I absolutely love it. It is not a serum. I don't know if I have any left in here at all to show you. I don't. Yeah, it's completely out. And in fact, I opened it up and tried to get every last bit. I even had it upside down in my bathroom and would just completely, I was just trying to dig out as much as I possibly could. What I would like to demonstrate to you is that it is not a liquid serum. It is definitely a lotion, which is fine by me because that is exactly what I was looking for. I was looking for a lotion with a high concentration of vitamin C, and this has 15%, not L-ascorbic, but it is one of the vitamin C esters that is oil soluble. So anyway, I absolutely love it. I've bought another bottle and I think I will just continue to purchase it because it's been working really well for me and I absolutely love it. So that is it on my empties here today. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, give me a thumbs up. Like I said, I have a couple of videos in mind. I'd really like to do another PR video, just highlighting some things that were sent to me. And then as I mentioned, I have that other video kind of brewing in the back of my mind to discuss clean beauty, green beauty, you know, what it means to me, and just kind of how I'm feeling about these various sort of like definitions and just where I stand on all of that. So I don't really know if it will make a lot of sense. I don't really want to be too definitive about it because I'm not really feeling very definitive about it. I just sort of wanted to open up the discussion and just kind of let you guys know where I'm at. So as I mentioned before, if you're interested in hearing my thoughts and feelings about that, definitely let me know down below. And if you have any other video ideas, also share that below as well. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. So here's our kitty. I forgot to grab him before I finished the video. Here he is. He's wild. He's in a playful mood. So I think I just have a couple seconds with him here. All right, bye-bye.